Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for Itzy's member, Chaeryeong. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I actually was thinking about how to get back into the doing like more female tarot readings. I had been watching lately that I have done some recommendations, but there was like a lot of male energy, so I wanted to continue with some individual readings for female idols as well, so we can keep some kind of equality here. So today it's his Chaeryeong turn. So I was looking at some like an info in the internet about her birth chart, and what I was able to pick up as her main actually energies is that she is a Gemini sun with a Sagittarius moon. So it's very interesting since Gemini and Sagittarius are opposites signs to each other. So definitely there's a lot of possibility for growth and learning from these different aspects of and influences in her life. Probably she's going to go through periods where she feels more connected to the Gemini energy, but at the same time there are going to be moments where this Sagittarius moon is also going to provide to her a lot of more different like traits or different ways to behave or to connect with her emotional world, that she will probably also have like some Sagittarius, very strong Sagittarius like traits about herself, and probably you can see this in the way she moves. Probably she's very passionate when she's performing, and that at the same time that she's very like I wouldn't say combative, because actually Sagittarius is a fire sign, but at the same time they are not like an Aries or Leo, that sometimes they fight so much for their moment to shine, or sometimes for their opportunity to show that they are very independent. Of course, Sagittarius is very independent, but at the same time, Sagittarius is more focused on like having, yes, this passionate nature, but at the same time like go out in the world and share it with other people. It's not so much about like the me shining in or me being the center, it's more about like sharing this excitement and this energetic kind of nature with others, and also to be able to be an influence to others and to be like some kind of energetic pill for other people and inspire them to go out and be wild and free. So let's I do not know much about her. I didn't like look. I do not know much about Itzy. I am getting to know the girls by all these recommendations that have been done in my channel for like some individual members, but I do not know much about their work. I have heard some songs of them, but I'm not really like in tune or very like updated about their career or something like that. So let's see what the tarot has to say for her and for the energies available for her in the next 6 months. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Death card in reversed, Two of Swords, the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and the Sun. And then I pull out two cards from the Oracle of Connected and Free, and the cards that came out, it's abundance, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. So these are it's very meaningful cards actually. It's very very bright, and also there's like a lot of abundance here. But let's see a bit about how she's doing, or how she will be doing. Um, first card, it's a card that talks a lot about success and about feeling very, it's not a coincidence that the card from the Oracle also talks about abundance, and the Ace of Pentacles also, it's abundance. It's like like a gate opening for opportunities, and for you to see the materialization of your dreams, and of you seeing the results of all your hard work, and of you being able to hold it between your hands, just like this picture. You can see this big huge coin, and this hand coming out of the clouds, like holding this coin. It's like this success, or this period of prosperity. It's something that actually she can touch. It's not like daydreaming, it's not like manifesting, or like wishful thinking. It's happening. She's feeling very abundant, and probably like they are like collecting a lot of, I don't know if it's awards or recognition or something like that, but they are definitely like producing a lot of good results when it comes to their work. And then with the Three of Cups, definitely it talks about also this community of people, and probably this represents the group and herself, like then gathering together, and actually being able to celebrate this success and this materialization of their dreams. But then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is like a huge letdown of the energy that we were like talking about just now, because it's like suddenly after all this celebration and after everything, it's like everything is go back to, it's like everything gets cold, or like things get, they go back to a very dark place, and I don't know what is it about. I believe that it has to do with her inner struggles. Probably this is also talking about her own duality, because as I was mentioning, she is a Gemini. And you know that Gemini has this ability to have different sides to themselves, and also at the same time to be able to navigate through different kinds of moods, or behaviors, or ideas, or stages in their personality. So probably, even though she may be feeling happy and satisfied when it comes to results, or the results they're getting, there's a part of her that actually she feels like she's lacking, or that she feels a bit like trapped, and she feels a bit like actually feeling like a deep sorrow, but sometimes feeling very like she's lacking something. So probably there's like some aspect of herself that maybe she is not really comfortable with. Probably she thinks that she's not good enough, or there's something about her self-esteem that is like it's feeling a bit like unstable, or is feeling a bit like she's not good enough. And then with the Death card in reverse, I think that there's an aspect of herself that she really wants to change, or there's a circumstance in her life that she wishes it would change, like it would change completely. It's like she wants a transformation, but she is not, at least for the next month, she's not going to be able to have this transformation, or this sudden change and strong change that she's waiting for. And probably this is what is making her feel a bit anxious. And I don't know what is it about, because actually I see them like, and also it's really funny, because this prosperity, this abundance that I was talking about earlier, is something that she's sharing with others. So it's not like she made it up for herself. It's actually something that other people are enjoying, this success, so it's real. But nevertheless, there's like a bit of lack of confidence in herself and her own abilities. And I think that whenever she gets into this kind of mood swing, or when she feels so down and so like so so sad with herself, it's like she cannot break free from this. I believe they're like like thinking a lot and thought processes, and it's like she continuously thinks, because then we have the card of the two of swords, the hangman, the three of swords, and the sun. So yes, there's something very odd about this girl's energy. I don't know why, but I think that she definitely suffers from some kind of duality in her behavior. It's like for moments she seems to be really doing really great and doing fine, and then she doubts herself a lot. And I think that I don't know why she is so harsh on herself. But I do see that this has to do with self-esteem issues. Or probably, I don't know if maybe the company, or maybe she feels criticized in some way by someone, or she feels oppressed, or there are some comments or some form of critique, or maybe I'm seeing this from her point of view, so I don't know if it is really the reality of the situation, but it's how she feels it is. It's like she feels attacked somehow, and I feel like it has to do with words. We know she's a Gemini, so obviously words and words being said and communication, it's really important to her. So probably whenever someone gives her, like, I don't know, like a very like harsh kind of comment, or like a very like not so positive feedback, maybe she takes it too seriously, and she cannot help but feeling stuck in that train of thought, feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, like I made a mistake. I feel like she is like a slave to her own thoughts, to her own thinking process. And I see her like really not being able to see beyond. It's like, because I think that this is something that probably she struggles on her own. Probably she doesn't say anything to the others, but she does. It's like these kinds of thoughts, it's like it paralyzes her. She can be really talented. She can have a lot of energy, but I see like her mind and the way she thinks about herself, or her performance, or the way she executes things. It's like she feels she's like her worst enemy in that sense. It's like she's always thinking about all the things that she done wrong, or maybe the things that she didn't do, or the things that she could have improved, and she's like punishing herself a lot for that. And I don't know why. I don't know. And probably since I see a lot of source, that I always assume, and I always interpretate this in a way that it also talks about the internet. So I don't know if maybe how what the audience say about her. Maybe if some fans can let me know about her popularity, or the public's perception of her, or maybe if she had some kind of a scandal or a very awkward moment in public, that maybe it could be like the cause of this. But it's really like it's very different. This is why I think that this is something that is going on inside of her mind, inside of her own inner person, because I don't see her like sharing this with others. I think that there are moments where she feels like she can control it, and then there are moments where she feels deeply affected by this. So I don't know if maybe the public perception of her, or maybe some comments, maybe some harsh comments that she read online or something like that, that make her feel a bit anxious. But then, thankfully, the last tarot card is the card of the sun. So definitely she's someone that is very blessed, that she will find a way out to this very like negative thinking. But I don't know. I wonder if, I think she had been dealing with this for a long time. It's just that she doesn't say anything. But it's amazing how the cards show me that transition. It's like she flips. It's like the energy just flips. She just turned around, and energy to talk about from abundance to feeling really like, to feel like you are really like lacking, like you have nothing. So I don't know what is it about. But then, thank God, the last card is the sun, and the sun, it's a very bright card, and it's a card that talks about you connecting with your inner child, and you've been able to connect with joy. You've been able to connect with a more playful and authentic kind of side of yourself. Connect with your inner child. Bring back those memories of you being happy. Just allow yourself to laugh, to smile, to celebrate, to be to be silly, to be spontaneous. Just let all your energy out. Don't hold it inside of you. Allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to be your own star. I think that there's something about also, because I see this like she definitely has the potential and the charisma to definitely shine very bright. But then I see a lot of sabotage, like I don't know how to say it in English, but it's when you sabotage yourself. So I don't know why she feels so pity for herself, because I actually see all these cards that talk about talent and talks about charisma and about having this kind of presence and this kind of like strong and bright magnetic kind of presence. But I think that there are moments where she doesn't see herself like that. So I wonder what this is about. And then the cards from the oracle, yes, the card of abundance and the card of you are exactly where you need to be. These cards are an advice to her, and are also talking to her about abundance, about I don't know if you can see, in the card of abundance, there's like a star and there's like arrows coming out of this. And these arrows remind me a lot of Sagittarius energy, because Sagittarius, it has an arrow. So I think about this like kind of Jupiter's lack, like trying to show her this side, of connect with your own luck. Feel blessed, feel thankful of where you are, because opportunities are coming your way and you are very magnetic, and luck is going to find you and you're going to find joy. So I think that definitely if she is able to get out of this negative pattern that she has, probably she can find abundance in a lot of her experiences. But she is the one that has to make the choice to actually learn to cultivate in her life what she wants in her life to be abundant. Because if she keeps like growing negative feelings inside herself, then this abundance is going to be an abundance of negativity. So I'm not saying that she should be like forgetting all her troubles and just being like toxic positivity, but I think that she should like recognize more that she is probably more abundant than she thinks she is, and that probably she has much more opportunities to get out of this kind of stagnation where she is, where she feels pity for herself, because actually she is very abundant, and abundance is following her and is waiting for her to recognize it, that she has the potential. That probably this abundance also talks about all the internal tools, her inner power, all those talents in her waiting for her to use them. And then the card that is you are exactly where you need to be. I think that this also talks about this death card in reverse. That I think that there's a part of her that really is begging for a change. She wants something to change in her current situation. And somehow it's like life is making it difficult. It's almost like forcing her to stay in that same state until she learns the lesson that she needs to learn. And I think that the lesson is this, that she is exactly where she needs to be. That this place, this state that she's right now, or she's going to be in the next 6 months, it's the process of, it holds a very important lesson for her, a life lesson. So she needs to be able to overcome this, overcome this need to escape her reality, because actually her reality, or the reality that she is going to experience in the next 6 months, is part of her own personal development. So if she's going through some moments where she feels like she doesn't belong where she is, that actually this place, it's exactly where she's meant to be, because it's programmed this way for her to learn something from this, so that she doesn't need to fight it back, that she doesn't need to put in this place of a victim of her circumstances, that actually she can learn to be stronger in this. So probably there's something about her environment, or where she is, that actually she sometimes feels like she doesn't belong, or there's something, some attitudes or something that makes her feel out of place. So maybe sometimes she does want to run away. Maybe sometimes she does want to just, like some change happen in her reality, so she can get out of this state. But I think that destiny is like, it's like, and her guides are like, okay, no, it's not the time yet. You need to hang in there, because actually this is part of your learning. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to become stronger. But we are here to assist you. We are here to protect you. I think that she definitely has a lot of divine protection, a lot of angels surrounding her, people that watch over her through the distance. It's just that sometimes she is not able to see blessings coming her way, because she's sometimes too focused on everything that she doesn't have. So this is all I have for her. I hope that Itzy fans, if some of you are a fan of her, if you can give me some kind of feedback and let me know a bit about her personality, because actually I do not know much about her. But I was like a bit shocked when because I thought this was going to be a very like entertaining kind of reading, very positive, but then it got a bit dark at some moments. So I hope that she's doing okay, and thankfully I'm really happy that she has this abundance card and this lesson, and at the same time there's the last card that is the sun, that it's like it ended in a good note. Thank God she's going to overcome this, and she's going to to grow from this, and she's going to become stronger and like more confident in herself. So but this is the energies that I see available for her. So she definitely needs to do a lot of inner work. She definitely needs to combat these kinds of feelings. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for being here. Bye.